You say slow down. I don't like to move too fast. It drowns the truth with things that are not real, and I really want us to be real with love that lasts. In the past I messed up, gave too much. What is it with time? Why can't we unwind? And all the hurt we deal with, I wanna leave my cares behind. And now that time has passed, I see why we are lonely.
Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today Matt Builds. Today I'm going to do the British self-propelled Howitzer. I'm giving the Arizona a break today. I did manage to get the photo etch parts on the main battery on all four guns, and very fiddly, but I got it done. And there's a few other part detail I did last night as well, but I still didn't put the ladders on the rear gun with the catapult on. I didn't have a chance to do that. And also put the rafts on the rear barbette, and also they still need parts to go on the front barbette. But it's getting there, really getting there now. And also there's two new builds coming to the channel. One's a trial by Hachette Partworks, which is the Flying Scotsman. I got an email today stating that Every are waiting for them to deliver it. I don't trust Every at all. They'll probably post it somewhere else, knowing them. And also is another 1/200 scale battleship, which I've just ordered, which won't be coming till the end of this month, beginning of next month. And that is the IGN Yamato. I'm not getting the upgrade kit for that because I couldn't see it on Amazon. So what I'll be doing instead is painting. I'll have to get the paint for the deck. I'll have to see what colour it is, go and get it, and then get a couple of jars for it to airbrush paint the deck, and find out what other colours I need for the superstructure. I'm not going to use the Mechanicus standard grey. I mean, I've got grey Sear, the light colour grey, the same that I used on the Missouri, but I'll have to see properly what colours it had. Well, she had, so we'll have to wait and see until it comes. But I will not be starting that. Well, it'll be quite a while, because I'll have to sort out in here first before I do start that build. And also I came up with a crazy idea just before. Where that Flying Scotsman is behind me, and that shelf over there, that one there, I'm going to put that Flying Scotsman on that and do a little diorama for it. So a few plans coming into my head, and hopefully they should work out nice. So with all that said, let's make a start on the Howitzer. Okay guys, I'm back using this camera. If you remember, this is how far we got last time. I put the wing mirrors on, but that one that got broke getting cut off the sprue, I snapped off again, and it's on my bench somewhere, so I need to find that and re-stick that on eventually. But everything else is still on there. It's the only thing with very thin tiny parts when they're really moulded onto a sprue. You have to be very, very careful getting them off. And this is the piece of string that was left off the build, which is now on the tank. So we did stage 11. Now we're going on to stage 12, is the toolbox assembly. So let's crack on with that. So this is the sprue we need, E-sprue. So I'll just move the tank out the way for a moment. And the parts that we need is E2, which is that one there, E53, which is that one here, and E55, which are all these here. And it says to make 4. Brilliant. And tonight, all being well, I'll be live on Terry's stream, Little History. All being well, that's if you don't get called into work. And I'll be doing the Enterprise, because there's some photo etch got to go on that as well. So we need E55. So what I'll do, I'm going to cut all the 50. Oh, that's 56 in it. So there's 55. So I'll do all the 55s, because it says make 4. So I might as well get all these off. Get the 53s off, because one's 54. So we'll leave the 54 on until it's needed. Why won't that cut off? No. And because this is toolbox A and the other one is toolbox B, so I need all the E2s. I'll get all these off. And once I've done near the hour, I'll show you the parts, what I put on the Arizona. I need to get some more files, because these have worn down a hell of a lot. I did have another one somewhere, but where I don't know. I put it down somewhere, not the pink one, but another black one, and it just seems to have disappeared. Like everything else disappears in here. Not like things been falling off my bench. That was weird, that. All that time that was on there, and like I said, I was watching it back and I actually saw it move. It was weird. How dare it. Good thing it weren't one of my models. And it's really cold in here today. I mean, I've had the heater on for a couple of hours, but it doesn't seem to have warmed up at all. Oh, there's a friend of mine in Bury, well, it goes in Catsaurus, name's Peter. He asked me yesterday, when are you going to finish that tank? And I said, soon. Very soon. Right, so there's a notch going round here, and this will be going into here like that. So we'll get that glued in. Like so. This shouldn't take long to do. Now, this should go on here. And I must admit, I've always wanted to do that battleship Yamato, with it being the largest battleship ever built in the world during the Second World War, and especially with the size of the guns on it, 18-inch guns, and she was built in secret. But some at that size, how can you build it in secret? But she was, or he was, that's how you want to put it. On there. Coming out. That's one done. That's two done, sorry. On there. Three done. Now the last one for the toolbox A. glued in. So that's them four done. Glue on it coming through. That's how we'll see that on the spraying. Now we need toolbox B. So get this off. E1. .56. Now I don't want to get these mixed up. Even though there's only one, I don't want to get this mixed up with the others. And this one here. 54. Boom, 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 boom. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Now I'll get that on there. I had a good long think about getting that Yamato all day yesterday and last night. I was just thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it, and I thought, what the hell, get it, Dave, get it and build it. And yeah, now we need E43 and E47, which is that one there, and 47 is that one there. So I'll get 47 off before it falls off because it's hanging by a thread. And I'm just going to make 3 of them. Okay, I'll get them all off. Right, let's see how this goes. Now this, make sure I get it the right way around. that'll be going on like that. Put it on and it damn thing comes off. So that's one done. Probably the flashing side that's causing it. Wrong way round. Right way round, Dave. Concentrate. You know, like years ago, well, when I was in my teens, when I built models, I used to listen to classical music doing them, and to be honest with you, it really made me concentrate on what I was doing. I miss them days. There was one ship I had which was the NS Savannah, and I tell you something, that was a good kit, really good kit. I can't remember who it was by. I don't know if it was by Revell or Airfix or Matchbox. I've got a funny feeling it could have been Revell. And it had all the derricks on it, well, the cranes, and had all the rigging on there. And it took some doing getting that rigging on them cranes. Right, that's them three done. That's the boarding part over. Right, now we need this part here, which is B1. So these I've just done will be going on here. So with the latches facing this way, they're going there like that. so I better shift these glasses. I don't want glue on them like I did the last time. A week after I got my new ones 3 years ago, I got glue on them. Oh, it was a nightmare trying to see. So with that facing that way, get this one on here. Like that. A minute, facing back this way again. And the latch is facing this way. So that's how that's looking there, like that. Marvellous. Now the next piece, so actually now we need toolbox B, which is this one. I've got a flash on that. Should have wiped all that up, sanded that all down. So, like I said, toolbox B, going up like this, which will be sat on there like that. So I'll get that on. Like that. And then going across. So that's the first one on. Now get this one on. And down there. Like that. So that is that on. Now get the other three on here, round the side, other side. Making sure I put them the right way. Like that, get the other two. Like that. Then get the other one. Like that. And get the glue underneath. And that's how, looking that side and that side. Now I need 51 and 46. There's 51. And 46, which is the handle. Oh, I hate the way they put this on here. Excuse me. So the door will be going on like that, so the handle will be going in this hole here. So it can go in. And that's the handle on there. And that door will be going on here. A bit of flash in there, so I need to take that out. If I can remember where I put the knife. Okay. Well, the door will go there like that. And I'll glue it on the from the inside. Just like that. Right. Now I need E21. So it's facing this way, like that. E21 will be going on the end here. Which is these two small parts here. I think it goes on both sides. Yep, goes both sides. How does it do? Right, let's just see which way it goes round. It facing up like that. So that's be going on there like that. So I'll get glue in there. Put it on like that, and do the other side. Get that on there. Get it on there like that. That side there, and that side there. Now we need D23 for the back plate. Which is this one here. And with all these facing outward, do a test fit. Seems to fit okay. What I'll do, I'll just put some glue along here. Getting that into place. Like that. So that seems to have gone in nicely. Telling me on 34 minutes, wow. So the next pieces we need is D28 and D29. Which are these two here. Oh, that'll be going on here. Like that. So, get that glued together. Hold on to that for a minute. Okay, let that stick. And then we need E25. Right up in the awkward corner. So I'll just have to twist that round with my finger. There's no way I could get my sprue cutter in there. And that will be going right there on that corner. Just like that. Now we need E30. Which is just here. And that'll be going there. Just here. Just like that. So this now I can put in place, which will be going in here. So I better get it on now, just in case I can't get it on after. Just like that. Right, the next ones we need are these two parts here. That one and that one. And when I get finishing here in a bit, I'm keeping this heater on. So when I come in here tonight, it'll be nice and warm. That one. That one. Blimey, 40 minutes already. It soon goes by when you're having fun. So it looks like I'm just doing these two stages, 12 and 13. So I need to make sure I get these the right way round, so they go like that. So I need to see where this goes. Two holes, that's where they're going. Now I've got to put them, okay, hold think I should have put these on first before I put that wheel on. That's it. That's the first one on. Now this one shouldn't be a problem. Hopefully. And put glue on that. And I'll get this into place. Always one that doesn't want to go in. Oh, damn it. And there's me, so I should have no problem with this. That's it. A bit of a tight fit, but she's in. Make sure that's not come loose. No. I thought this would come loose, the back plate, but it hasn't, thankfully. So that is them on. Right, so I'm going to leave it at that. It's at 43 minutes. What I've got to do, I've got some mesh to cut to size, which I'll probably do in a minute anyway. For there, got to cut mesh down to size and put them in them parts, so I can get that done shortly, and then tomorrow I can carry on with it when I get the chance. So that is stages 12 and 13 completed. Okay guys, I don't know whether you can see the photo etch on the edge there on both sides. What I'll do, I'll take the gun off, and so you can see the photo etch there on that, on both sides. That's been done on all the guns. And I didn't use super glue for that. And as you can see, there is one of the life rafts, and the same on the other side. So that is them done. I've still got to put other bits on there, especially at the front barbette. Bring my camera around a minute so you can see. I've got to put some parts on the front barbette there. I'll just see if I can have a look at the instructions, which will show you what I mean. I don't know what it's called. Thing is, it's just finding it now. It's already on the barbette further on in the instructions. Yeah, there it is. It's that there with photo etch to go on it. If anyone knows what it's called, I thought it was a fathom thing, but I don't know. It's the shape of a torpedo. But that two of them I've got to go on each side of the front barbette, and then with the photo etch on, and then that'll be done finally. So that's it on that Arizona, what I did last night. Well guys, really enjoyed that. Got the mesh here. This has got to be cut into the size and the angles that I need for the parts, which are on E-sprue. On these here. The mesh has got to go inside that. So I'll have to cut them to size, and also got to cut the what sits out as well, the flash inside it, so it don't break. But yeah, as soon as I get that done, then it's no problem at all. And I think also this D sprue. No. Yeah. No, I don't. No, I don't need the mesh in that one either. I thought I did, but I don't. So I'm going to do that in a bit. It's like I said, tonight I'm live with the Little History. I'll be doing the Enterprise. I need to catch up with that. And yeah, a lot to do on that. But I need to find out what I'm going to do on it. That's why I put the Arizona back over here, so at least with this tank I can move that over here and then bring the Enterprise up, which I'll be doing in a bit after I've done this mesh on those parts, which I'm not looking forward to doing really. I always get the measurements wrong. Measurements were never my strong point. But still, but they were for these dioramas, they were the right measurements. Especially this bottom shelf, I had to measure that to make sure it coincided with that one up there. So that's it for today, until tonight. So I'm going to get off. What time is it now? 20 to 1 on this watch and 20 to 1 on that clock, and just gone 25 to 1 on that one. So anyway guys, if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell for future videos. So until either tonight or tomorrow, you all stay safe, take care, I'll see you then. Bye for now.